Kayce's Yellowstone future after series finale gets intriguing update from season 5 star. As the hit show nears its end, Luke Grimes is weighing in on his Yellowstone future. Grimes has starred in Taylor Sheridan's neo-Western drama as Kayce, the youngest of the Dutton family siblings, who has largely tried to stay out of their drama on the titular ranch, only to be pulled further in along with his wife and son. Yellowstone Season 5 Part B has seen Kayce now in charge of the ranch at his father, Kevin Costner's John, request amid his increasing governor responsibilities, only to then be thrown for a loop when John is found dead from an apparent suicide. During a recent interview with TV Line, Grimes was asked for any insight he could share into the Yellowstone series finale. In addition to reiterating that he held off on reading the script for the finale as long as he could, and that it left him a mess, the star said the finale is the end for the show, seemingly indicating there is no future for Kayce in other upcoming spin-offs. See what Grimes said below. Though it may not be a direct confirmation of what's to come for his character, Grimes' indication that Kayce may not have a future in the Yellowstone future may come as something of a surprise to fans of the show. Reports have swirled that a Yellowstone Season 6 is in talks, with Kelly Riley and Cole Hauser eyed to lead as Beth and Rip, though the former has been very cautious in addressing these reports. Considering Kayce has been the leader of the ranch in the wake of John's exit and death, his return seemed all but guaranteed. However, if Grimes' comments do point to his story coming to an end with Yellowstone Season 5 Part B, it may indicate that Kayce doesn't make it out alive from Beth and Jamie's war. Since Beth indicated to him that Jamie had a hand in their father's death, he's been on a heated path to get the truth and justice for John's death, including confirmation from the medical examiner that he was murdered. With Dawn Oliveri's Sarah also murdered in Yellowstone Season 5 Episode 11 by assassins with yet unknown ties, Kayce's drive could become too deadly for him and Jamie. Regardless of whether Grimes' the end comment actually gives any kind of indication of what Kayce's future may hold in the Yellowstone universe, I personally feel like he's better off moving on from his family's drama. Episode 10 already indicated that Beth and Rip could make a future for themselves in Texas, and as such it would be nice to not only see Kayce take the reins for good on the ranch, but even use his and Monica's connections with the Broken Rock Indian Reservation to open up some of the land to them. The Yellowstone series finale left fans in a state of awe and heartbreak, grappling with the fates of their beloved characters. Among them, Kayce Dutton's journey stood out, a tale of inner conflict, family loyalty, and personal redemption. Season 5 star Luke Grimes recently hinted at an intriguing update about Kayce's future, sparking speculation about what lies ahead for the Dutton family's most complex character. The weight of the finale. In the final moments of Yellowstone, Kayce faced a choice that would redefine his life. Torn between his duty to the family ranch and his desire to carve out a life free from the chaos, his decision resonated deeply with viewers. Kayce's vision quest in earlier seasons foreshadowed this pivotal moment, with the wolf, a symbol of guidance, playing a critical role in shaping his path. Grimes' update shed light on Kayce's next chapter, hinting at a narrative rooted in self-discovery and the reclamation of his identity. According to Grimes, Kayce has always been a man searching for balance. The finale was the end of one chapter, but it's far from the end of his story. Kayce's new beginning. Following the finale, Kayce finds himself far removed from the Yellowstone ranch. The weight of his father's expectations and the ghosts of his past battles have driven him to seek solace in a remote part of Montana. There he begins rebuilding his life with Monica and their surviving children, Tate and John. Monica, too, has undergone a transformation. Her grief over the loss of their child was a cornerstone of their shared pain, but it also became a source of strength. Together, they find a way to heal, focusing on creating a home where peace, rather than turmoil, reigns. Kayce's hands, once calloused from years of ranching and fighting, now find a new purpose. He takes up wildlife conservation, dedicating himself to protecting the lands his family fought so hard to defend. The wolf, which had once been a harbinger of difficult choices, reappears in Kayce's dreams, this time as a symbol of guidance and affirmation. The Dutton legacy in question. Meanwhile, the Yellowstone ranch teeters on the brink of collapse. Without John Dutton's iron will holding it together, the family is at odds over its future. Beth, who remains as sharp-tongued and fiery as ever, takes the reins of the business side, while Jamie's ambitions resurface in unexpected ways. Kayce, though distant, feels the pull of his family's struggles. When Tate expresses a desire to reconnect with the ranch that shaped his lineage, Kayce is forced to confront his feelings about the Dutton legacy. Can he reconcile with the world he left behind, or will his new life provide the clarity he's long sought? A vision of redemption. Grimes teased that Kayce's story would evolve into one of redemption, not only for himself, but for the Dutton name. His estrangement from the ranch does not sever his connection to the land. Instead, it allows him to see it from a new perspective. As Kayce works to protect Montana's wilderness, he begins forming alliances with local tribes and conservation groups, bridging the divide between his heritage and the future. This path mirrors Monica's own journey. Her connection to her Native American roots grows stronger as she takes on a leadership role within her community. Together, they work to preserve the land for future generations, uniting disparate groups under a shared vision of sustainability and respect. Conflict on the horizon. Despite Kayce's attempts to build a peaceful life, the specter of conflict looms large. A powerful corporate entity, emboldened by the weakened state of the Dutton Ranch, begins encroaching on Montana's lands. Their plans for industrial development threaten not only the Yellowstone Ranch, but also the conservation efforts Kayce holds dear. Grimes hinted that this conflict would test Kayce's resolve and force him to confront his past. Kayce has always been a warrior, but now he's fighting for something bigger than himself, Grimes shared. This time, it's not just about family, it's about the future. The battle reignites old alliances and rivalries, drawing Kayce back into the fray. As the Duttons rally to defend their legacy, Kayce emerges as a reluctant leader, bringing his newfound wisdom and perspective to the fight. His ability to navigate both worlds, the rugged rancher and the introspective protector, becomes a critical asset. An emotional reckoning. Amid the chaos, Kayce grapples with his feelings about his father, John. The two shared a complicated relationship, marked by love, resentment, and unspoken respect. In a poignant moment, Kayce revisits the ranch to pay tribute to his father, standing before the vast Montana landscape that defined their lives. This act of reconciliation extends to his siblings as well. Kayce's renewed presence serves as a catalyst for healing within the fractured Dutton family. Though their scars run deep, the shared fight for their land becomes a unifying force, reminding them of the bonds that cannot be broken. A legacy reimagined. The update from Grimes suggests that Kayce's journey is far from over. As he finds his footing in this new chapter, he redefines what it means to be a Dutton. His story becomes one of transformation, shedding the burdens of the past while embracing the lessons it taught him. Fans can expect to see a Kayce who is both familiar and profoundly changed. His path intertwines the personal and the universal, exploring themes of identity, legacy, and the enduring connection to the land. As the dust settles on Yellowstone, Kayce's story serves as a reminder that endings are merely beginnings in disguise. For the Dutton family and the fans who have followed their journey, the future remains as vast and unpredictable as the Montana sky.